I've got a suspicion the president chose it so that everybody must think about the good old days when Madiba was our president, and to say we need to reset and come back as a country, united as Madiba has united us in 1994.
It's, the Mandela month for me is just a very emotional one. It's also like a June 16, which reminds us where we come from and the sacrifices that have gone to put us there. And so that in some instances when we feel too relaxed or happy, we should remember that it was not easy to get there, and we have to give it our best because people gave limb and life to bring us to where we are.
I think for Mandela Month, more importantly, is for us to look at how far we've come, 30 years of democracy. We forget that Africa today is a much better country than it was 30 years ago. And we need to all ensure that, we sort of extract those values from Utatu Mandela to ensure that we make the next 30 years of our country even greater.
The people of South Africa must take an attitude that each and everyone must make a contribution in changing our community. The government should not be looked at as the only source that must bring change in our community. Initiatives must be taken by individual members of our community to contribute to bring change in our country.
Well, from our side is that Mandela Month is more about spending time doing something that people would not be able to thank you for. You don't have to do things where people can clap hands for you, but we should then now find ourselves where people really need us, in the rural areas, in the old age homes. At times, maybe even just going to the neighbor's house if you don't have money to just go and clean their house, or you see that there are young children that are living alone, you just contribute something. So that's what we will be saying. Do things that will move the needle in terms of showing Ubuntu and humanity in South Africa.
Look, I think what we can learn from Madiba is, servant leadership, and that informs our approach to this massive opportunity we have for the duration of the GNU government. And it's something that we should be mindful of, so that we can be better servants of the people of South Africa who have given us a clear mandate to work together, and Madiba was very pivotal in bringing together people from different backgrounds, people with different skills to work together towards a common goal.
Well, I think that one of the great things that Mandela taught us is that there's no problem that is insurmountable if you're able to sit around a table and talk it through and find a solution. And I think that the last 2 weeks, over the course of the negotiations with the creation of the GNU, have shown that once again, what seemed impossible is now possible. And I think that we owe it to Nelson Mandela in this month particularly to make sure we continue to meet these problems, to look at what things look insurmountable and find solutions for them, because I think that's what South Africa is looking for.